So before we start DIY Saturday, I am hosting a giveaway. So we're going to break down all of the rules of the giveaway. So a lot of you entered my last giveaway, and some of you didn't follow all the rules. So we're going to do this again, and because I want you guys to win, the rules are going to be clear and concise, because sometimes I feel like maybe I talk too fast and maybe I'm not explaining myself clearly. So we're going to make sure I do that in this video, and it's going to be concise. So the first rule is you have to be subscribed to this channel. If you are not subscribed to this channel, you are not going to be able to be entered into the giveaway. That's the first rule. The second rule is make sure you're following me on Instagram, you guys, or add me on Instagram as well. That's the second rule. And if you do not have Instagram, make sure you're following me on Facebook, or you like my Facebook page. You can either follow me on Facebook by adding me as a friend, and all my info is in the box, or you can like my Facebook page at Savvy Naturalista with 1V. Now, after you do that, all I ask is that you like 5 of my Instagram posts and 5 of my Facebook posts. So if you do not have Instagram, then like 5 of my Facebook page posts with Savvy Naturalista, and then comment on 3 of those posts. So whichever 3 you decide to comment on, just comment on it. Now, once you're done, leave me your name in the comment section on YouTube. Leave me your name on YouTube and say, hey Shandera, I'm entered into your DIY Saturday giveaway. I did everything you asked for, and here's my @name, so I could enter you into the giveaway, and I can make sure you did all the rules. Just tell me your name if you're liking my Facebook page, or tell me your name if you're adding me on Instagram. That's how the rules are gonna work. So once you do that, just let me know in the comments here on YouTube. And please be 18 years or older. Do not want to send you a gift if I have to, go through your parents. Maybe next time I do a gift, you don't have to be 18 years or older. But for this specifically, please be 18 years or older. For the next DIY Saturday giveaway we do, those rules may change. I don't know yet. I don't know if your parents will allow me to send you guys things. So that's why the rules are you be 18 years and older. So those are the rules to win some of the stuff in this DIY. And if you want to know what else I'm giving away, I do have a post on Instagram, and this post is on Facebook as well, showing you the other few items that I did do in the giveaway. It has Valentine's Day hearts and a couple of soaps, and you will be winning some of those items as well. So those are the rules to the giveaway, and good luck. Now, let's get into DIY Saturday. Hit it! Welcome to DIY Saturday with me, your host, Shandera. Hey, all you Savvy Naturalistas and A-Horner. Welcome to DIY Saturday. Today we're making a Lush inspired bath bomb, and this is one of my favorite bath bombs from Lush, but I realized about a few months ago that I spent like hundreds of dollars on this Lush bath bomb, and it's their big blue bath bomb. It's one of my favorite ones, so I said, you know what, I'm going to make this bath bomb, and I'm not going to make it better, but I'm just simply going to recreate this Lush inspired bath bomb. So if you would like to learn how to make the big blue bath bomb that Lush makes, and it's really popular, we're going to make it today. So you guys, let's go make this big blue Lush style inspired bath bomb, and let's go. Okay, so now we're going to make our big blue Lush inspired bath bombs. So we're going to start with 2 cups of baking soda. So let's go, 2 whole cups. And you want to add 1 cup of citric acid. So you 1 cup of citric acid. So in Lush's Big Blue Bath Bomb, they have 2 different types of sea salts. They have a large granulated sea salt that's pretty huge, and then they have a fine grade sea salt. So we're going to do a 1/2 cup of that. And then we're going to add the fine grade sea salt. So here, I only had a little bit of granulated, like the large crystal sea salt. So another alternative to the large crystal sea salts, if you don't have any hanging around, is Epsom salt, because they're pretty large as well. And that is the major ingredient in Lush's Big Blue Bath Bomb. Is the large crystal sea salt. And if you see some of them online, you can tell that it's just a beautiful one. So we're going to do about a 1/2 cup of this as well. And that utensil that I'm using is actually 1/4 cup. And you want to mix this all together. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of cornstarch for this. I'm going to use a 1.5 tablespoons. So a 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch for this. And if you don't want to use cornstarch, you can always opt and use kaolin clay. I'm only using cornstarch because Lush's Big Blue Bath Bomb is sort of like a white color with blue. And kaolin clay is really like a grayish, earthy color. I want the white part to look gray. I want it to look white, like Lush's Big Blue Bath Bomb. So now let's mix this in. I'm going to add all of our oils. So now it's time to add your oils. We're going to start off with a mixture of coconut oil and olive oil. If you do not have coconut oil, use olive oil. So we're using 1/4 cup of this. And you also want to add your oil. And my choice of oil is Miracle Glow oil, which you can find at savvynaturalista.com. And it has 24 karat gold in it to revitalize your skin, which I love so much. And this is real 24 karat gold, you guys, not the fake stuff. So you want to add your essential oil of choice. If you read Lush's ingredients for their Big Blue Bath, fragrance oil, as well as a lavender and lemon oil. So I'm going to use 0.4 ounces of this fragrance oil, and this is an island type mixture. And you can find this on Amazon. I'm going to leave links to where you can find this down below. The major key ingredient to Lush's Big Blue Bath Bomb is their seaweed kelp. Now you can find this is wakame, and it's normally used in Asian dishes, and I got this at my local Asian store. And on their website, Lush's website, they do say arame is it, but it's sort of wakame, and it's like seaweed kelp. So what we're gonna do is break it apart, and what happens with this is it actually melts. It softens once it's in the water. So we're going to like break it apart into a mixture, you guys, like so, just like this. I'm gonna put a little more coconut / olive oil, and you really don't need a lot of this seaweed, so please don't use a lot. But I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup because this seaweed's pretty thick. So another 1/4 cup of olive oil / coconut oil. So once all that is mixed in, now you want to mix all of this together until it sort of looks like a cookie dough. So I'm really just picking a lot of the seaweed out of the white part, and this is like pretty much what I have. So this is going to be a pretty big blue one with just a little white, because Lush's Big Blue sort of looks like more blue than white. So that's why I'm just picking the seaweed out of the white. And what we're going to do with the white part is add a little bit more of our like sea salt mixed with Epsom salt mixture. So this is how much I have, which is probably about a cup of mixture with less of the seaweed. So now we're going to jazz up our white part, and I'm going to use Lush uses a silver luster glitter sort of, and I'm going to use like a glitter that sort of has blue reflection on it. Once you add the blue, Lush uses a FDC1 dye, and we're going to use a blue lake #1, which is sort of an FDC lake dye as well for our blue part. And you really only need a little. You don't want this to stain your skin. So we're just going to use a little and mix it together. Okay, so our blue is finally mixed, and this is what it looks like. It looks a little darker on camera than it does really in person, but that's just my opinion. And this is our gold. So now what we're going to do is spray the top with just toner. Just a little, not a lot. And we did not add SLSA to this because Lush doesn't do that. And then we're going to spray the top of this. And we're going to use round bath bomb molds because that's what Lush uses for their big blue. And I got these on Amazon. I rarely use round bath bomb molds when making bath bombs. And the reason why is because these things irritate me. But because this is a Lush inspired DIY, we're going to use round bath bomb molds. So pray for me, pray for me. So we're going to add the white first. Does this have a crack? So I'm just gonna do one off camera, on camera, and then I'm gonna do the rest. So you sort of want to add, and this doesn't have a Lush thingy, but you guys sort of get the gist of it, right? So they add just a little white, and then this is where it shines with big blue. Okay. And then you add a little, not too much. And then you add, side note, please only use 1/4 cup of oil. I use too much oil. So, yeah. It's going to be a little difficult for me because I use way too much oil. And then you sort of don't want to pack it. And then there you have it. Yeah, so it's like this. You see? Look at it. Big blue. So I'm going to sort of leave this. Okay, so this is normally what I do. You guys, I like pack this part and then I take this part because it has all this excess and I just wipe it away like that. Oh. Sorry, no, don't do that, but sort of that's what I do. Yeah, just sort of like that. And because there's so much seaweed, which I think I added too much, or it's just too dry, yeah, and then there you have it. Look at our Lush inspired big blue bath bomb. So what I'm gonna do, because I do not want this to fall, I'm just gonna cap it back like this, remold it one more time, and then I'm gonna set it to the side like that. Just like that, you guys. Okay, so we're back, and now we're going to unmold our big blue bath bombs, our Lush inspired tutorial. So I want to say a little bit before we unmold this bath bomb. If you do decide to make this bath bomb, I do suggest you use 1/4 cup of olive oil. I use the olive oil coconut oil mixture, but you can use any oil you like. 1/4 cup will get you more bath bombs than I had. You'll probably get, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would say you'll probably get 6 good ones if you use 1/4 cup of oil. I used 1/2 cup, and that was because I thought the wakame or this type of the seaweed was really dry. So I was under the impression that it would soak up the oil. It really did not soak up the oil at all. So yeah, so these are really pretty, very thick and heavy oil dents. I'm going to unmold one, of course, and we're going to unmold this one because it looks really good. So here we go. This is what big blue looks like, the white and the blue. So you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this DIY. Make sure you pick up Miracle Glow Oil at savvynaturalista.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next DIY Saturday. Bye, you guys.